What's up YouTube? SabiaNzHD dear. SabiaNzHD. I can't even get my name right. Welcome to another episode of Road to Glory. Now in the last episode you saw it end with me buying my new player, Tirep, who is a centre forward for me, and he's got 5-star skills, and hopefully we can get to see some of those skills in this episode. So we're going to the first game here. Come up against a guy called Chipstar8, and he's not got, well, from the looks of it, he doesn't look to have a good team. And oh great, he's playing with 5 at the back. Now sometimes that can be a good thing, sometimes it can be a bad thing. I think it really depends on the player, but for me it's it's a mixed thing. So hopefully you can get to see a decent game here and have a actual fun game. I noticed he's got Julio Cesar in goal, which is going to be tough to beat because he's one of those goalies that can save a lot of really well hit place shots. So it's going to be interesting to see if I can get some goals in this game. Hopefully that Tirep can do some skills and get some goals on the score. So I kicked off and I've got Pogba here, do a nice wee fake shot, find Tirep with a pass, who flicks it up, hits the finesse, and Julio Cesar does very well to save that. That's what I was meaning there. He saves those goals. Once again, a wee bit of deja vu. This time he ball rolls it and he saves it again. Tirep is getting a wee bit frustrated here, but don't worry, I am hungry for a goal. He does a wee roulette and just finesses it past the keeper. A beautiful start to this game and a beautiful start to his career at this club by finding the back of the net very easily. A free ball here to Adebayor, running on goal, tricks the defender who's committed himself, cuts back and finesses into the bottom left corner. Another quick sensation goal for this club. And I've been playing a lot of FIFA recently, and I've seen a lot of FIFA community videos and people talking about the community, and a lot of the time it's just people saying very negative things. I think like people are like, oh, there's like so high standards for FIFA videos these days, you've got to have the best goals or the best quality, but I don't think that's what it is. I think it's just a minority of people who are just being trolls for the sake of trolls. And I don't think it's the communities it's to be negative on. It's just a case of a few people being trolls. A lovely finish to this game with a Rabona into an empty net. I was a little bit worried when I hit that. I thought it was going to go wide or something, because that's what it usually does, but it went in the back of the net, so I was pretty happy with that. But anyway, back to the subject, the FIFA community. I think the FIFA community is amazing. I mean, you see the amount of people that do the FIFA videos and the amount of support these people get, it's unreal. I mean, obviously the biggest one is KSI, and I hate to sort of be a wee bit negative, but the KSI army can be quite what's the word for it? Endearing? I don't think that's the word, no. Anyway, the KSI army, I mean, do you remember the subscriber pink slips where KSI lost his entire team and Cal Freezy was just having a laugh, but the KSI army went and absolutely trolled most of his videos just because he was having a real laugh? I mean, him and KSI are actually friends in real life, that they are good mates, and KSI knew it was all a big joke. He was in on it, he was acting. I mean, sure, it probably sucked to lose that team, but he was acting. But the KSI army didn't care. They just went and flooded Cal Freezy, telling everyone to unsubscribe and leave hate comments on his videos and stuff like that. It was unreal. But most of the time the community is amazing. You go into videos and you see all these people like leaving very, very positive comments, and you only very minorly see someone leave a troll comment, and most of the time that will get flagged for spam or disliked. So personally, I don't see what all these FIFA community videos are about and why people are being so negative. But anyway, I think I should get back to this episode. And I scored a very sweaty goal there. I was trying to score with a Rabona cross, but he just didn't do it. So I take goals as I get them. And Van Malen here goes absolutely mental, goes in from behind. He's going to get instantly red carded for that, and he does. So that's me going to be without a good centre back for the next game. So I decided at half time to change the formation about, and I'm going to play with a centre forward. so I can still have my 4 at the back. And I don't playing with a centre forward in 4-2-3-1 doesn't seem to affect me too much. I usually play down the wings anyway. A nice 1-2 there with Adebayor to rep, and the other player just goes absolutely mental, and he wants to get a player sent off as well. SD Mayo, I don't know, I really doubt that's how you pronounce his name. Mayo. Anyway, Taylor here doing some skills in the box and cannot find the back of the net. Taylor, I don't want to get rid of him. I think he's better than a bronze player. I think he's a gold player for me. He's absolutely amazing, you know, and I don't want to get rid of him, but you know, it's up to you guys. You make the suggestions of who I should get. And anyway, Tarab has been a fantastic signing for me. He's one of those players that plays better than his stats. This guy finally gets a shot on goal and finds the back of the net. It's a sweaty goal, but you know, got to give it to him. And at this point it was 4-1. I was like, yeah, last minute of the game, I'm just going to make a run at his goal. And Tourette with the skills, doing some tricks, double beat. He gets that double beat. That was beautiful. Let's rewind that shit. And he goes in. There's a wee roulette. Oh, McGeady spin through those 2 players. I mean, that is just absolutely stunning. He inside steps him and then gets snapped in a fucking box. What a fucking cunt, man. That was going to be an amazing goal and he fucking snapped me. Oh, my fucking dickhead, man. But anyway, I take the penalty to Rep and chip it to the left hand side and score. But I mean, I cannot believe he snapped me there. That was a beautiful. Sorry, I'm a little bit pissed off still that guy did that. So anyway, that's how the game ended, 5-1, and I can't believe he fucking snapped me. I mean, see if I'd scored that, I would have submitted that to like KSI's top 5 goals or something, just purely for that double beat where McGeady spinned through the 2 sliding guys that simultaneously slid. I mean, that was just beautiful. Sorry, I'm a little sad that he snapped me in the box. Anyway, going to the 3rd game. This guy has a much better team than my opponents, but that's not the problem here. Look at this pitch. How are you supposed to play in this pitch? I mean, I couldn't see anything. I had a hard time seeing anything. But this guy came at me, and he was a really tough opponent to play against. You know, I get my chances as well, and I go for the super sweaty, and he cleared it. I failed at the super sweaty. And at half time, I even messaged the guy. I was like, I can't see shit in this snow, and he actually replied to me, "Aye, same." So I think what I might do in the future is if I ever get a pitch like this, I might just quit out instantly in the first 5 minutes and not play, because it was really difficult to set up chances. Because I mean, I wear glasses as it is, right? My vision's not too good, so for me this was really difficult to play in. But the guy, he had these opportunities, and he was a class opponent to play against. I would have loved to play him in a normal pitch when I could see and play my usual strength. But in this game, it was just it was horrible. I mean, look at it. I mean, look at the pitch. It looks absolutely disgusting, and there's something just wrong with the contrast. I think it is. I mean, look at it. I mean, it's all very black, very white. It's not kind of grainy looking, I think, is the way FIFA usually looks. But anyway, that's how the game went. Very little chances. It was 0-0. Couldn't really create anything because of the way the pitch looked, and me and the guy both decided just to end as a draw. I think we would have played the extra time in penalties if the pitch wasn't covered in snow. But that's just the way it is, really. And so anyway, I've got my coins now to buy a new player, and someone suggested to get a new right back in Bakary Asanya. So I see him here for like 1,200 coins, and I'm like, I'm going to snap him up, and I'll replace Henley. And now this is how my squad's going to look for the next game. So please be sure to check that out and like, subscribe, and I'll see you then.